Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mayo and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And in a previous video a few weeks ago, I was speaking about this app called Canvy. It's a really cool app to create wall art mockups, whether you're selling your own physical paintings and want to show them in a room, whether you're selling print on demand wall art, or even if you're selling printable wall art. And the best thing about this app is that everything is true to size. So whatever you put in, if your artwork is 40 centimeters or 40 inches, it's going to be true to size in a beautiful room. Now, Canvy is a paid app that has a free membership. And let's just look at some of the things that are included in the free or in the pro. And while we do have two pro here, this one is monthly and this one is yearly, they're both the same, just a different type of payment method. As you can see, it's a bit cheaper when you get it for a full year. Now with the free version, you have 30 rooms included and over 900 rooms included in the pro version. In the free one, you can download 7 downloads per day. You have 100 artworks that you can upload to their platform and a 5 GB artwork storage. These are unlimited in the pro version. So as many downloads as you want, as many artworks as you want, no storage limitation of any kind. And in the free version, you can download in a medium size and you have the full size with pro and 90% quality. I never found to be that much of a big deal, but definitely having like more downloads and having more artworks, especially this Etsy integration thing that is involved with the pro version. But the most, I think, the biggest value you get from a pro membership on Canvy is actually to have all of the rooms included. Now, following that video, I actually got an Instagram message from Tobias from Canvy offering all of you 30 days to try out Pro. So I'm here in their rooms and let's check out what I can do with Pro. How is that different? Oh my God, these rooms are amazing. There are so many other rooms here. I don't know if you guys remember when I did the video with the free version of this, but I definitely didn't have all of these beautiful bathrooms. I kept using this one. So let's see what I can do with Pro. Let's design a bedroom wall art mockup. Have you seen the fact that they have a cat here? That's really cool. I'm actually thinking like, because I have a cat poster, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. Edit now. For those of you who haven't watched the free tutorial video, basically when I go and enter a room, because I've already used the app, then there's going to be a painting on the wall already from the previous mockup that I created. I'm just going to delete this and go to add artwork where I previously had all of these uploaded to the platform. Let's just show you how to upload a new one in case you haven't seen the previous video. I have these paintings that I did with Procreate, so I'm going to pick one of these and it's flat out asking me what size do I want. So it's on centimeters. Let's do 90 by, and it's a fixed ratio, so that's kind of cool. And I can also like adjust it manually myself, like select a part of the image, which is kind of cool. Let's insert this and click and add to room. You can actually add multiple stuff to the same room. So that's kind of cool. Let's do also both of these. Oh wow, I'm ambitious today. And it remembers the settings from the last time that I was looking at this painting. This one is too wide. I'm going to take this one, I'm going to put it here. I'm going to take this one, I'm going to put it here. And let's change the frame. There are so many options with this app. I feel like any tutorial I'll be doing at this point will do this app injustice because I'm not focusing on the actual tutorial for Canvy. I'm focusing more on the differences between pro and free because you guys are getting pro for free for 30 days. So I can change the frame of the artwork to anything that I want. I can change the wall. And when I mean change the wall, I mean change the wall color or change the entire wall itself. Let's check out what this does. Okay. I can also change elements within the room that's based on a different room. Like every room has its own settings, but it's nice that I can change the color of the blanket, for example, if I wanted to match the color of this painting or some colors that I have in this painting. I feel like it gives it more a look of like home decor and it's a lot more stylish this way. Now, if I want to download this, as you can see, let's click here and I have the full size option for 8,000 by 8,000 pixels, which is a huge, huge, huge size. For this case, the 4,000 by 4,000 pixels would have covered me for pretty much anything that I need, but a lot of the mockups come in a medium size that is a bit smaller, especially if you want to use it for Etsy or for Pinterest or even for Zazzle mockup photos, like the first photo on Zazzle. I also have this option here to export this to Etsy, and I need to connect it to my Etsy store. Now, I have not touched my Etsy store in a very long time. I literally have it just for the link for you guys to get 40 free listings. So let's try and see what it does. Let's grant it access. Okay. Now, it's true, no listing found. I'm going to go to my Etsy store, which is called Arroyo Arts, which I had like a really long time ago. I'm going to go to Shop Manager. Let's activate some listing. This store is something I haven't done anything with for a very long time. So basically, if you have a listing, let's pick up one of my inactive listings, just a random thing. So I feel like I should have like a lot of other stuff here that will be relevant, but let's just activate something. Let's renew this one. Okay, so I have one listing now. I'm going to go back to Canvy. I'm going to go to export to Etsy. And this is an active listing that I have on Etsy. I'm going to choose that and choose export. This is the first time I'm actually doing this. First time. Let's see how it's going to do that on Etsy. It's actually quite interesting to see what it's going to do. And the large industrial loft bedroom was exported successfully. Let's check out what it did. I'm on the product. Oh, wow. Okay, so it replaced the first image and it's already on Etsy. That's kind of cool. Now, for those of you who are thinking, this doesn't look like something that would fit Etsy, because we do know that they have this front banner size that would look a little bit better. So there are a few things that we can do if we want to use any of these for Etsy. I'm going to hop into a different room like this one and click on Edit Now. Let's delete this message. I'm going to take this artwork and remove it. And let's say I want to do this painting, and let's say it's a bit smaller. Let's say it's 70 centimeters by 70 centimeters, and I'm going to put it here. Let's, of course, color everything here. Oh, wow, this is so cool. Let's color the wall. Okay, this room looks incredibly bright, and I think I did a horrendous job with the colors, but I like it. I like weird colors. I don't know what to tell you. Now, what I'm going to do, because I want this to fit the Etsy layout or the Etsy ratio of the recommended first image, and this could also be something that you're going to do for Pinterest pins, for example, is I'm going to crop this. I can literally crop this room, for example, like this, or to input my own dimensions that I want, and then export this one to Etsy and use this one instead. Now, let's go back a step for a bit, and I'm going to crop it in a different way. For example, oh wow, I didn't even see this one coming, guys. Full size, custom size, Instagram profile picture, Instagram photos, Instagram stories. There are so many cropping ratios. Okay, let's do, I don't see the Pinterest size here, so I'm going to go up, and I don't think you can see this because this is outside of my recording. It's just really high. I'm going to write down custom size, and I'm going to write down 1500 by 1000 pixels. Okay. Thank you. No. Huh? Oh, it's backwards. 1500 is the height. And 1000. And this would be the size that I would need for a Pinterest pin. So in the previous video, I showed you how I download something and then I crop it manually with my computer or with other editing apps. But in this case, there will be no need to crop this for Pinterest. But what I will do, obviously, if this is something that your painting has, is make this photo bigger so it can take more of the space that I have in the design and will create a much more interesting Pinterest pin. So these are really cool options. The cropping option, exporting to Etsy, downloading it, of course, in all sizes, full size. This is a huge size to be downloaded. And I especially love the fact that you guys are getting free 30 days to enjoy 900 rooms on Canvy Pro without any download limitations. They have so many amazing and unique rooms. I mean, this one is pure genius. And one of my favorite things about this app, or basically about using this tool, is that it makes it also very easy if you want to create a collage of your different artworks. If you want to create a room that contains multiple artworks. Maybe you want to do this because you want to post that on social media, on Instagram. Maybe you want to do that because you want to create your Etsy banner or your Zazzle banner or your Redbubble banner or Society6 or whatever. But it's amazing that we can basically put so many photos on one mockup. We can also crop all of these photos. Let's say I'm not linking this. Yeah. We can also crop all of these photos to have different dimensions. We can play around with them having different frames. Again, play around with them having different styles of frames. Oh wow, that's an interesting one. That is a very interesting one. That is a too bold of a choice. And of course, play around with the colors in the images. There are so many cool things that you could be doing with this app. One of the main reasons that I know people like to use apps like Canvy instead of just get the normal mockups that any kind of print-on-demand service can give you or just find random stuff online is the fact that sometimes our art is meant for a certain place. For example, the bathroom. So we have these beautiful bathrooms. And Canvy, can you make more bathroom mockups? Because I have the bathroom project that I'm working on. We also have a lot of nursery rooms, which is very important because I've seen people try to sell nursery wall art on Etsy and then they showcase it, just on a wall with a vase of flowers, which is completely irrelevant. But showcasing it on rooms like these is just such a better option. We also have a variety of kitchen layouts. This is actually very interesting because you can see the kitchen in the back, but I'm guessing the photo would actually be in the living room. But we do have a lot of kitchen mockups, which is kind of cool if you're creating anything that is meant for a kitchen. We can also sort by popular. Let's try and see what we have. Oh, this one is very nice. And I really like the fact that whenever we're doing any kind of work with these ones, let's just remove this one. I really like the fact that we do also have this light and being behind objects. Obviously, we're not going to be behind the table, but we can definitely put a painting that in this alignment is going to be behind the lamp. And I don't know if you can see this, but the light of the lamp is moving on the painting, which is super cool. Like super good attention to details, I think, on Canvy side with this one. We also have outdoor options, and for some people it might be like, huge posters or a gallery wall or something like that, but I can definitely see these ones being very nice, like an outdoor kind of home style. And we also have everything with people in them. So this could actually be really cool if your art is somehow relevant or contains certain graphic design elements that fit a certain type of people. I do know that I use this girl for a few of my designs with the more self-love on Zazzle. I also really like this one, and especially the ballerina. I mean, if you're selling any art relating to, I don't know, motivation or to love your body or even for ballet, this could be amazing. And I like this one. Like, it looks like an old person, even though it's just a man, maybe because of the hat. And like, imagine him looking at a painting saying, like, don't let time pass you by, or something like that. Because I feel like the people who are in front of something, it's a really good opportunity to put like a print that has some kind of a motivational message. Or if you have some kind of Mandela art or psychedelic art, these ones could really be good for that. This one looks freaky. Like, this is like really freaky. Her legs being like the way they are, super freaky. And I really think that people often give us a little bit of another motif when we're adding something, especially to social media. Because at the end of the day, when you're posting something on social media, a lot of people react more to the people in the photo rather than to the art in the photo. We also have an extensive collection of work and office settings and mockups for your wall art, which are also pretty cool. And again, awesome app. I adore this cool little quick collaboration with Canvy. I'm reminding you, you have 30 days to try out Pro without a cost, to upload as many artworks as you want, to enjoy the cropping system, exporting to Etsy if you're using Etsy, having the full size of the artwork, and 900 rooms to choose from. Just so many options, and more details on that in the description down below. As of the time of filming this video, let me just play around with something. Oh, this is so cute. As of the time of recording this video, I am not a Canvy affiliate. So the link down below is not an affiliate link. It's simply a link that's going to give you 30 days to use the app for free. But During my pending break, which will finally start on Monday, and I don't care if the world of print on demand is going to crash and burn, I'm not making another video. During my break, I will be talking to Canvy about other things that they might have in the pipeline, as well as some ideas that I've had that will really make their app better for print on demand users and printable sellers or whatever. Because I really do feel like this could be such a better app with just a little bit of tweaks in it, even though it's an amazing app on its own. So I'm going to leave you with this room combination that I did that I feel like looks amazing and horrendous at the same time. And I will remind you to check the description of this video for details for your own Canvy Pro membership, free for 30 days. And I'll see you guys on Monday on 7 p.m. Bulgaria time with my last video for the month of May and my last video for the next 5 or 6 weeks. With that being said, that was it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Tobias from Canvy for this cool little pro freebie for a month for members of this community. And as usual, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!